Give me a second. I'm trying to get YouTube
Man,
running
the
here.
volume at which.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I can hear you.
I said the volume at which gold is pumping these days.
Oh boy. Actually, I've really reduced my lot size on gold there. I've drastically reduced it. Gold is we've not seen this kind of volume. In fact, since my trading began 2019, I've never seen this type of volume on gold before. Never have I ever seen it before. It's
Gold
crazy.
is massive.
It's crazy, man.
One candle go they give you like how many pips?
1 minute candle. Let me show you. Now let's measure this support here now. This support here now made 307 pips for 1 minute candle, bro.
Very
For
crazy.
1 minute candle, bro. Now look at this candle here. Let's measure this candle. This
So what are we
candle
looking at now? What are we looking at now?
on gold.
Yeah.
For today, this is about 2000 pips. All right, so let's just do. I was just coming into the stream, so let me remove all this analysis here. Now let's go to the daily. We already know what the weekly is, but let's still anyway look at it. Yeah, it's still bullish. We broke the previous weekly highs, so ideally we should keep pushing up to fill this week here. So on the daily time frame, the daily is currently bearish, even though that yesterday's candle closed bullish, right? But this candle is currently bearish, and we have some sort of skipping there. Anyway, we'll see how it looks like in our MT5. So on the 4 hours time frame, this is where it is beginning to make more sense. Now on the 4 hours, we have created what looks like a support. That is basically it. We'll just keep that at the back of our mind. Go to the 1 hour time frame, and we'll now adjust these areas now. All right, now we've created the most recent. What is this, bro? This is the most recent. What's going on here, man? Why are you selecting yourself? So this is the most recent resistance based on the 1 hour time frame on gold, going down to the 30 minutes. Yeah, okay, then we also have this area now too to move into. All right, so let's go lower to 15 and see if there's anything. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not looking for sales anyway, so I don't even think sales would play out today. And the buys too is going to be very, very tricky, because the range that we're in now is a very, 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 very strong one. It's a very strong one. Yesterday we had CPI. So let's look at forest factory first before we forge ahead. Yesterday we had sorry, I said CPI. We'll have CPI tomorrow. Yesterday we had NFP. So tomorrow we'll have CPI. Yeah, Friday we'll have CPI. So Thursday, do we have anything to pay attention here? Nothing for now until like 2 p.m. So in this range now, the only thing I want to do here at this point is just waiting for anything to close above here, because now, even though that will have this two clean bearish candles here, I still don't feel comfortable. Don't feel comfortable, honestly, doing anything in this particular range here. This range here doesn't look very good to me. I don't like this range because we might really get stuck trying to do anything here. So the best thing for me is at this point waiting for anything that will close above. Let's see on the 30 minutes again, and yeah, even though we've created a support here, anybody could say, okay, as this candle is breaking this high, it should continue pushing up to 5,070 or 5,075, 70, 80 area. But the fact that we're in this range is what I don't like. I don't like this range. This is like a 2,000 pip range. I don't like it. Wait, hold on. Something is going on here now. I feel there is a change. Yeah, there's a change. This is a 200 pip. This is a 200 pip. So there is a change in volume a little bit. There's a reduction in volume. This is a 200 pip range. Because if it was 2000, then that means we'll have another decimal at the, yeah, this is a 230, 240 pip range at this point. Okay, so maybe volume is beginning to, get back to normal. So let's say this previous candle here was how many pip? From the opening to the body is for, okay. So that low was about 120 pips. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Do I want to force anything here? I don't like this range, so I'm going to stay away from it. So
Like, you mean taking the buy as well?
Yeah, but I don't like this range. This is a no trade range for me now. I'm not going to touch gold here. I want gold to, break above 5,075 area, then I could have a trade at that point. But right here now, we might really struggle in this range. I don't know why. Yeah, this is a no trade range for me now. So if we break above this area, then it makes sense. That's what I'm looking for. But actually, this buys here would have actually made sense too. But I don't just like the range. That's my only problem. This candle has about 40 seconds to close, and that next candle might be the destruction.
But there's a clean range like at the left hand side now.
Yeah, there is, and also creating a support here also is another confirmation. But somehow I just don't feel so comfortable in this range entirely. So that's my only reason I don't want to take it.
You don't feel comfortable
at all, man. Good these days, good these days. You have to be a Superman to trade good, honestly.
Dr. Good, I don't blow it in no good for account.
Hey, way.
I did tell you, I don't blow account tire. God, I beg.
What's going on, man? Is it on the risk? Is it on the risk perspective, or is it on the risk perspective or the analysis? Which one?
Join. The risk, so
See, gold quadrupled. Let me use that word. It's not even doubled or tripled. It quadrupled its volume. Man, 0.01, and you're taking a 200 pip loss in like one minute candle. Now imagine that your stop loss is like For example, now let's say you took this buy here, right? Let's say you took this buy here. Okay. Now your stop loss is going to be like this previous 30 minutes low here. Yeah, maybe targeting this high, or you're pushing up to this area here. And now this candle here starts to push lower, and you're getting like 500 pips loss on a 0.1. Oh,
I'm telling
bro,
you.
man, that was crazy. This period on gold is crazy, very crazy.
But there is no actual reason for that volatility.
There's only one thing I could point out as a reason for the volume. It's just the uncertainty that is just everybody is thinking gold is the safe haven, but then there is some other things that is backing this volatility. Something that has to do with COMEX. Y- you know about COMEX, right?
Yeah,
Where
yeah, you
people,
told us
yeah,
about comics.
yeah. So where people go to buy assets, and it will be allocated to them later on, and all that, and all that. So it's just manipulation at that point. That's the only thing I will call it. I don't know what I'll call it next. So the volume and the uncertainty and everything going around the world is just crazy. Everybody wants to see. Look, hey, Oga, give me my gold, give me my silver, give my everything I've bought from you. Give
Yes.
it to me. I need it now, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So I just want to make sure that my money is in my hand. All right. And
See,
now,
yes, yes.
mhm, when comments did not maybe have it, they said, okay, we need to do something now. So
Mm.
that's just basically the only thing I could figure out here now. Let's look at GJ, because GJ is what I want to really pay my attention to these days. GJ doesn't have this is GJ, please forgive us. We've sinned against you. All this while we left you and we said God is our new safe haven. So please forgive us, because we are back now to GJ. Mm. Man, at least I got a trade on we didn't stream yesterday, was Tuesday. I got a trade on GJ. I felt very relaxed. I felt very comfortable taking that trade. It didn't give me so much pressure as gold would do that. So the daily is bearish. We're approaching this area now, and we sort of rejected here on the daily time frame. But let's see. That is just by the way. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours, we are creating supports. Okay. On the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour, it makes more sense now, because this is a clearer zone that we are getting now. Today is our most recent resistance, and this is our most recent supports. So we have a very clean range now. If we break above resistance, we'll have clean range here towards 210. Then if this candle also closes in like 39 minutes, closes bearish, we've created a resistance and we could retest the lows. Very plain and simple. Let's see on the 30 minutes time frame here. Yeah, on the 30 minutes time frame, let's now readjust this. Let's readjust. Man, I need to change my mouse. I've been screening. I've been shouting I need to change this mouse since I don't know why I've not changed it. The mouse is crazy. All right, so let's see how this candle closes here now in 9 minutes. If the next candle should, break this low here, then I think we should continue pushing to 207. That would be like what? 74 pip range. Yep, that's basically it. You see why I don't want to do anything in this range here. You see what's going on now? This is why gold is crazy. Even for the sales,
Your
even if we close below here now, I still don't feel interested. Don't feel interested.
because of rejection, huh?
Yeah. Mr. Ben, you're here. Good morning. The rejection is crazy, man. For the sales. Look.
The
Look at
pair I was
this.
even looking at lately
Yeah,
is
good morning,
US
Mr. Ernest.
30.
How are you?
Very well. Very well. Very well. Yeah, go ahead, Lotex. Lotex, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I said the pair I was even looking at was US.
USD, Euro USD or USD, which
You
one? UJ.
no US 30, US 30.
Oh, okay, US 30.
US 30.
The only reason I don't look at US 30 is because I would only want to look at US 30 during the New York section. That is the only time I would want to look at it. I don't want to look at US 30 during the London section because it is not open at that point. It's not open at that point. And also, looking at volume these days, I think we're beginning to shift volume to like Asian section and NY section. London has just been crazy. London has been extremely crazy, especially for gold. You will now start catching some moves during the NY section or during the Asian section. And during the Asian section, I can't be trading. I'm not trading the Asian section. And the NY section too, I don't have the time. I'll not be available at that time too. But yeah, that is where the volume has really moved into now.
Mr. Ernest, good morning. How are you?
Very well, Mr. Ben. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, we thank God. Yeah.
Gold and GBP. But gold these days is just for we to just look at it. I hardly want to execute a trade on gold. I want to look at GJ. So for GJ, we already did our analysis. We're now waiting for confirmations of how the candles are going to be printing to take a trade. Gold is just, we're only going to be looking at it because we cannot just leave it totally without spectating what it's doing. Yeah. Another pair that people are really, focused on recently is GU, GBP USD.
GU.
Yeah. GU is moving almost similarly as GJ, right? The only reason why I don't look at GU is because I've never traded GU. I've only traded GJ. I know how GJ moves. I know what moves GJ. But man, do you know that some brokers actually disabled trading gold for now? Are you aware?
Yes, yes. Especially all these prop firms.
Yeah, they're like, hey, hold on, bro. Gold, no more. Everybody collect back and front from gold. But those who are making it is really making it. People who has the who are fluid. People like Roger. I saw I
Yes.
saw a trade that Roger took and he made $1 million. Guess what his stop loss was if he had lost that trade? His stop loss was 300,000 US dollars. I was like, bro, come on,
I
man.
saw that trade.
I said, come on, man. 300,000, bro. Hmm. You see, so sometimes don't even look at these people because they made so much money and you're not. They are fleet enough to to resist whatever thing that God throws at them. So for me and you, we don't have it. We absolutely don't have it. That was a few days ago. Was it on Monday or so? His stop loss was $53,000. And bro is trading like a $5 million account. Roger the boss. Huh, man. God is telling us that, see, look, everything you plan with me this year, I'm going to scatter it. Unless
The
you have
problem,
money.
the problem right now, but to me, is that Trump, honestly, because the guy is just, I don't even know.
Well, well, he just woke up and said, China, China, China. Look at this. Every day you must hear Trump say one thing. We just hit the
Hmm.
highest price in stock market history. Trump. Man always has one thing to say. Trump. UK had their GDP few minutes ago. GDP first quarterly estimate UK October to December. UK December, UK December, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so 1 minute for this candle to close. If this candle closes bearish, and I don't like the way it's living a very long week anyway. I want this candle to close somewhere around here in the next 1 minute. If not, but let's see. If we still close above here, then we could get a potential buys above. This is a tradable range, so I'm not going to say no trade range here. It's very tradable. If we close bearish here, the next candle should wake up and then break this lows, then we could potentially push down to retest that low there. For gold, no, nothing on gold here. Mm-mm. 10 seconds for this candle to push down. 10 seconds for it to push down and do some magic. Because if it's living a longer week, I wouldn't like that trade at that point. Okay, that's a closure. Man, this closure is tricky. Yeah, I see. Now on the 15 minutes, we created a support. This is why it is very interesting now. So now what do we do? If we are creating a new support, then that means we need another candle closing below support. Now we have at least 15 minutes to wait, because we need a candle now that will close below the support here for we to have a trade. So this is now our no trade range. We have established a range now that makes sense. Sales will now be below here. What? Sales below.
Break and close below or break of the low.
Break and close below. I want it to close.
Okay.
Yeah. it doesn't close, I don't want it. Well, let's see. Well, let's see.
Okay, so
Well,
right now,
I
let's say
want a closure.
let's say
Go ahead. Go
okay,
ahead.
let's say the 15 minutes close break and close below that zone you mapped out. Will you
Yeah.
still take the trade or wait for the 30 minutes?
I'll take it on 15. I'll take it on 15. Because on the 30 minutes will now be something like this. It will be something leaving this loose impulsively. Yeah.
Okay.
If I want to be a cowboy, I'll do something like this right now. Push back into that range again. But now, the only thing that will give us an idea that, okay, these rejections now will be broken and will continue down is if a single candle on 15 minutes can close below this current support that was created. And maybe with the with the London Open volume, because this is pre-London right now, with the London Open in the next few minutes, we would retest this low. This young man wants to break this low now. I don't want impulse entries because we'll have wicks to the left hand side. If these wicks were not there, I might take this sell, but I'll not do it. Gold is just whatever now. Me 3 years ago, I'll
You
do
just
something
dive
like
in.
this. I'll do something like this. Yeah. I'll be like, okay, we made a top week. We did not break these highs. We're breaking this low now. 30 minutes is bearish. 1 hour is bearish. But actually, it still makes sense though. See, it's breaking the 30 minutes low right now. Right? And this week's here is just my concern. This week's here. That's my only concern. Yeah. And we've not broken the 1 hour low yet. You see? So this 1 hour can still push all this down and then reject and push back up. But the only thing that will tell me that, okay, look, this 1 hour here is going to break this low and is going to potentially continue down is if we get a closure on the most recent support, which is here.
Yes.
Right? Before we can take a sell. So let's wait for this candle to close. If it goes down, let it go down. This week's here is a concern for me. It's a very big concern. Then if this candle should eventually keep pushing down for whatever reason, then good. I'll now wait for a retracement. I'll wait for a retracement. But this young man is now pushing like a stupid person. Idiot. Idiot. Yeah. But still, I don't want to touch it. I wouldn't touch it. I want a closure. I want a closure. Man, you changed your profile picture to gold. Interesting. Hey, man.
It's either good or nothing.
Man, it's good or nothing, bro. It's good or nothing, bro. I mean, we'll fall back to gold, but for now, let's just sit and watch it. Let's sit and watch gold for now. This is where GJ will test your patience. Imagine you took impulse entry as it's breaking that low there, and you'd be like, hey, bro, I keep going now. Why are you rejecting? Why are you trying to hesitate? Keep going. But young man doesn't go to just, go back into the range and tell you, surprise, surprise, surprise. Next time you have to wait.
Ah, but could gold ever return back to normal? Because the one I'm just observing this gold there, Kai.
I honestly, I don't know. I don't know because, I said, I don't know. This trading is experience, right? Let's go back to 2020 during COVID. During COVID, and also during the invasion of Ukraine, right? These are the two times that we saw doubled volumes on gold. And since then, what happened? We never returned to normal. But
Hmm.
the COVID volume and the Ukraine invasion of Russia invasion of Ukraine, the volume was not as the way it is now. So if that time was still, manageable, as of 2019, when I started trading, 10 pips on gold was comfortable, right? Like you feel very comfortable. But right now, 10 pips on gold can happen in like 1 minute candle, and you're not going to have that comfort again.
Dr. Gold, which 10 pips? Ha, which te- see my stop loss now na like you be like 15 minute candle 200 pips.
I'm telling you honestly, man.
Ah,
I got one crazy hit this previous week. One very crazy hit. And the issue is this. Your lot size is the same, all right? Your lot size is the same, but the volume is way too much, man. And you cannot, because of volume is too much, and you place your stop loss in a very wrong position. Do you
God
get? That is
bless you.
just it. Because at that point you make it so easy for that market to even take you out. Man, you see what happened there, right? You see the wicks. You see what happened there.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is why I will always wait for a candle to close. Anybody looking at that kind of thing will say, "Oh man, this is so nice. It's dropping, man. I missed it." But just chill. You didn't miss it. As long as you understand how candles move, you don't panic. Because you see, this week's that was my concern is right where this thing rejected from. Right there. God is just doing nonsense that I don't even understand. We'll have about 20 minutes to London Open.
So now, what's the bias for this gold now?
Man, there's no buyers right now. I'm just watching it. I don't want to even sell it. I'm not looking for sales. My only buyers is buys, actually, his buys above 5,078, 79, 80 area. Because these sales here, I don't just trust it. The daily is bearish, but it will flip bullish later on. Say, look, it's bearish currently, but it will flip bullish. This area that we're in now is an area of particular concern. That's a new word, area of concern. Now, people who also trade trend lines, look at this. They could say, you see,
All those
so
trend line will be more.
man, I swear, if only these niggas know that, bro, trend lines is bullshit. Trust me, bullshit. Just use candles, understand what candles are doing. Now look at this. Just look at this entire area here. See this area. See wicks. See wicks. Now, what are wicks signifying? Rejections, 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 rejections. So why do I want to, find a cell inside these rejections? Man, I don't want to do that. The only thing I want it to do for me to consider cells all right, is this. We need to consider sales is if we get a candle that will close below this area, all right. Next candles can push, give us cleaner candles. Then the retracement, a new resistance formed, then you can take a sell to retest that low. That is the only way I would look for sales. Apart from that, I wouldn't want to take a sell on just a single candles breakouts. Man, gold will fuck you up. Trust me, it will mess you up. You see it, okay? You say one candle has closed below these rejections. The next candle should break the line and continue moving down. No, you see, one thing about trading is that as you're growing, as you're trading, you are understanding the way the market is turning around to. Now, gold doesn't just do these days breaking of the low and breaking of the highs. No, and it doesn't just do clean candles to the left. Gold can decide to retrace based on the support that is here. It will ignore all these other ones and it will only look for this one. Do you get? It might even
Yes.
ignore the most recent one that you have and reject due to this one. So at that point, how do we now re-strategize about trading gold? This is now looking for other possible ways. Now look at this range for an example. This range. If you go to the 30 minutes and the 15 minutes time frame, you now say that okay, look at this range. This is a 200 pip range. Inside this 200 pip range, you can get like 50 pips out of this thing, right? Now you say, okay, we pushed up, pushed down, created a support. Now we have a wick from the downside showing that, okay, gold doesn't want to have a business to this low here, right? Hence, it created a support. As this next candle here, wicked down, still rejected, did not even come close to this low here, broke the highs. Now we have a clean candle here for gold to push into. What happened? It did not. It did not.
Hmm.
All right. Now, what do you now
Hmm.
deduce out of this thing? You now say, okay, gold is now taking this entire range as a contention. Until it leaves this range, you might not see volume. But yeah, this range is 200 pip range, is a lot of range for anybody to trade into. As of like last year, in fact, early last year, this is a very comfortable range to trade gold in. Even though that yeah, we have these candles here that are ranging, but this single clean candle here supports from breaking of the highs. Actually, with volume, it should keep pushing up to that highs. But now, gold is quite different recently. Gold is really, really very different. Now, even if this candle here now also pushes down, all right, and closes below here, it is still not enough for me to say I want to take gold sales with the way gold is these days. I want it to even move further down. Move further down.
Okay.
All right. Now, if it moves further down, the next thing I will do is to wait for a retracement. Now, if the retracement happens, creating a new zone, a new resistance somewhere around there, there is one thing that is sure: 80% we're going to retest this low here. This is the way gold moves better. Look at all the trades that Roger has taken. Is either impulse entry or a retest. Breakout
Okay.
these days is now 50-50. It's now 50-50. So we'll have to really readjust with that. Look at this young man now. You see? You see? This is the reason why we need to wait for candles to close. This young man here now has pushed back into that range.
Also not a young man. Ah.
It's, I was looking at this guy. Let me get him 1 second. I was looking at what was his name again? Habi.
Mm.
Habi, your guy. He streamed NFP yesterday.
Make it a habit. A 10.
I was like, is this how you people really do live streaming? Just see intro. Hold on a minute. See intro. Okay? What?
That level of risk that he's taking is clearly crazy. He has been trading for around 7 years. He is based in Nigeria and he has a following of over 1 million people across his social media. Apparently, he is the highest paid day trader in Africa. Apparently, his life is like a movie, and if you take a look at his social media, you will quickly find out that he is living that lifestyle that you wish you could live. He has cars, planes, expensive holidays, expensive jewelry. He goes on very expensive shopping trips. He is ticking all of the boxes that new traders think about when they think of a successful trader. And it is no other than Habi FX.
Wow.
Yeah. It's introduction, bro. Man.
Actually, he's what I think he's doing. He's incorporating content in his his stuff.
Yeah.
Just to make more revenue.
Yeah. I
Mr.
honestly,
Ness, so what do you think about him?
well, from my personal opinion, I think he's more of an influencer trader than an actual trader.
So you think he doesn't know how to trade?
Well, I won't say that because he does more of anyway, let me be very honest now. This is my honest opinion about him. Now, when you look at these guys, numbers don't lie, right? Numbers don't lie. For an example, these people have a lot of followings on social media, you get. So if people want to get, let me show you, let's do something like this now. Let's say they charge 300,000, right, per person, and they were able to register about 500 people in a month. Oh no, this is, how do I cancel this? How do I, where is the, okay, yeah. So let's say they're able to get 500 people. How much is that?
That is almost 150 million.
150 million, right?
Mhm.
This is it. Now, when you look at him, look at all his live trading sections. I've actually taken my time. Look at his live trading section. You see look at these guys here. See these guys that you see here now. They are basically guys who, these people, they are all new. They are all new here, all right? You see them, okay, I made $2, I made $30, and him here, he's not actually trading. He's only talking about something on the board. He's not actually trading, right? These guys here all paid. They all paid, and that is now few times that he will show his account balance, all right? He'll show his trading account. What will you see? How I made this particular trade. There is no actual, we're trading with you from this time. We saw you take this trade live. We saw you do this. We saw you move this money from this to this. We saw your risk parameters. We saw how you did it. Do you get?
Yes.
It's always how I did this and how I did that. And when they make one big loss, they will come and tell you, hey, look, today I made this loss, so it's part of trading. Right? But they have the influence online that will bring more people into the lifestyle, right? He say he
Mm,
has lived the life, he has cars, he has this, he has that. Because bro can afford a Lamborghini with this calculator, right? This is just for 1 month. This is just for 1 month,
yeah.
right? This guy could buy anything that he wants to buy. So for me, I think he's more of an influencer trader than an actual trader.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
true.
look at
This
let's look at Raja. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
I said Jeffrey is even more of a trader than himself.
Yeah, yeah. Because I've seen Jeffrey take some trades, a lot of it. Now look at Raja, right? This is my mentor. Man, these days Raja, Jesus Christ, his mentorship is crazy. Do you know that Raja has
Mm,
disabled our own academy when we first joined the Forex family? I I tried logging into my market fluidity the other day.
mm.
Yeah, this is it. It's gonna tell you this school is offline. Huh.
And you guys are old students now.
Yeah, he said he was actually going to do that. He said he was going to do that. So yeah, he did. But you know, he promised us is it was going to be live. Anytime in your life, you're gonna go there. Yeah, but I love him. I love him still. Raja taught me everything I've ever known in trading. Raja and Kelvin. Kelvin actually taught me how to trade gold. Raja taught me to trade forex. Now look at Raja, right? These are live streams. These are live streams. Like trades that he took them on the live stream. There is track record of his trades. There is, you know, this is just the way it is. This is just the way it is. At least also in the last 3 years, I've done live streams. I've not been, I've not been consistent on YouTube actually. I think I started YouTube more frequently this year. But I've always done. You see, this was like 2 years ago. The last time I streamed was like 1 year ago before I came back, and 1 month ago. And since then, it's been. I want to stay consistent now on YouTube because I want to also see. This was 3 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So there was basically nothing much at that time on YouTube 3 years ago. At least I was trading live, you know. I've been trading live with everything I know.
Downside.
Look at this. You see me now, I will not take this kind of trade. I will not take this kind of trade. I will not. Impulse entry. Yeah.
So
Yep.
when was this?
That was like a long time, 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago. You see?
So we have 4 seconds for the 30 minutes candle to close. So now we've closed on the 30 minutes candle. So I expect this next 30 minute candle to break these lows here and fill this entire area here. At 15 pips, I'll close half of my profits and leave the rest to run.
Man,
we are running 12 pips right now on the first position, 8 pips on the second position, 13 pips right now.
You don't be see and clear before now.
Yeah. I thought they sell before. Actually, this was one of my best times in trading, right? That was 3 years ago. Yeah, that was one of my bro. I think everything that I've built outside trading was this time of this was the period. Yeah, it was this period, and trading then was
Let's see, can we fill this area
it
here?
was more simple than it is now.
You could make your trade risk free at this point. You can actually put your stops at break even.
Man,
You
I
could
still
secure
had
something because we are 13 pips up. Okay, we are 15 pips up right now, 16 pips up. So ideally we should close
If
50% here.
had I still had
1 minute
like
to London Open.
So I close 50%
just 2 minutes to London Open. My eye is on
right
it.
there.
Don't worry.
And my stop loss right now on the both positions are on break even.
You heard that sound? Fium, fium, fium.
So, Dr. Good, what is your take on this gold now? Are you still are you
Gold.
still buying it? Yeah.
I don't really want to. Let me see the
Are you
15.
still buying it?
Let me see the 15. Let me see. Well, it makes sense if this candle should close in 1 minute. Yeah, it really makes sense. But this range, man, this range,
So what are you deciding now? Make I know.
relax,
Make
calm
I
down.
know
Let's
that.
see. Let's see. Calm down. Let's see.
Oh, man, it's crazy.
Let's see. It's crazy, man. But hmm,
See that push.
it's crazy. But I am still skeptical. But it makes sense. Let's see how the next candle reacts. If the next candle is leaving this place, it makes sense. But now we don't know where the stop loss is going to be, because I want the stop loss to be. Oh my god.
73 pips stop
Oh
loss.
boy.
Oh,
To this low is 100 pips. So our only contention is going to be where this new London Open candle now is going to make a lower wick.
mm,
Well, I'm going to try this with 0.03.
like this.
No, no. I need a lower wick first.
Mm.
If it's just pushing now, I'm not interested. I need a lower wick. GJ is bullshit. If it's breaking the high now, nothing. This is London Open. I don't want to be a cowboy here. I need a lower wick because now see, honestly, you see, oh,
Oh, make I follow my mentor before I go village.
man,
I beg,
hmm.
if you want enter, let me know.
Yeah, of course, I'll call it. I'll call it.
I prefer to miss the trade than to chop loss.
And to chop, oh boy,
Yeah.
oh boy. Yeah, we need that lower wick. We need it. This thing can just break that high now and blast without giving you that lower wick. You get. Also, it can break the highs and then reject and push all the way back. Push like 80 pips down. You'll not be like, boys, look, it broke this high. It broke the rejections. We have a clean move here. Why is it retracing? That is just what it wants to do.
Hmm.
And this is London Open now, like a very strong volume time. Let's see the 4 hours. 4 hours is still bearish. And we broke the previous 4 hours lows.
Should I go in? Should I go in?
No, I am not interested. I am not interested. If it goes, let it go, man. Actually, my interest is not even buying it here in the first place. So if it goes, let it go, man. If it goes, let it go. Because now, if you're buying it now, where is your stop
Mm.
loss?
It will be at the bottom week of the candle now, the correct candle.
Here, right here.
Yeah.
That is an easy 34 pip stop loss. Because this thing can come back down to make a lower wick. I suspect this man here. This man here. I really suspect it.
Which man?
Good. Man, it's crazy.
This thing might just push without a lower week.
Yeah, it can, but I don't want than assuming it will do that. I just nah.
Actually, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you
Yep. You see the way is, it doesn't want to make a lower
hesitating,
wick. Yeah, it doesn't want to make a lower wick. It doesn't want to push. It will not keep traders in this state of the hum. People will get tired and say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm in. I took a buy. And he said, okay. Hold on. Only about 25% are taking a buy. Just hold on. Just hold on. More will come. Give them impatient here. Go down, go up, go down, go up. Now about 60% has entered. So now good. Drop it. Boom. Lower week. So the only reason why I am not even FOMO'd at this point is because I only want to buy gold above here. That is where my mind is on buying gold above here. So if I get a lower wick here, I might, try it with a very low lot size. But if I don't get it, let it push. I mean, you see what it's doing now. That is the way of gold. No lower wick. Interesting. It is what it is. Can you just close
I
now?
missed it.
Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, no problem. I'm not even pressured. Trust me. I'm not even pressured. That's pushed 40 pips. I'm not even pressured, but gold should do what it wants to do, man. The fact it didn't want to give us a lower wick. Look, every candle must have a lower wick and a top wick. If not, the next candle will really struggle to keep in that direction. Look at this candle here. What happened? No good top wick, no lower wick at all. See, the next candle just broke the low, pushed down, then rejected. So now this candle is already doing something that is very irregular, right? Even though that we're in a very high volume time. This is like London Open, but it needs to make a lower wick. Now that lower wick is going to be like the lower high. This lower now again is that lower wick high. This lower again is a lower wick again high on the smaller time frames for you to have a trend pushing to the upside. But when it's not having a lower wick, it's more like it's doing something like this. At some point, there must be something like this.
Well, come to think of it, this 1 hour candle really gave us a confirmation.
The 1 hour candle creating a support. Yeah, it did, but that lower wick is the only issue. It did actually. It did. But the fact it didn't have a lower wick, that's the only reason I didn't take it. But it did.
That means I don't dey repent small. If na the former me, oh boy, the way I go take dive this trade there. As you dey talk, I no go even answer you. I go
I
just
swear. Okay, just here, I'm in. I say, bro, you're in.
Eh, but I was very optimistic about the trade, Sha.
Yeah.
I was very, very
I,
optimistic about the trade.
I think I will get a trade on GJ. Think I'll get a trade on
I was
GJ.
very, very optimistic about this trade.
Let me see. Yeah, I think we can get something on GJ. Let's go move. GJ can just close in like 7 minutes, then I can take a trade. 7 minutes. Mm, mm, mm. 6 minutes. You can wait. Good. I feel GJ is going to drop if we break this low impulsively. Hopefully it stays where it is. I would love GJ to close the way it is because the next candle will break this low and that will be my trade. I don't want to actually trade gold, to be honest.
65 pips from the breakouts.
No
Man,
thanks.
but this buy na my buy, you.
Bro, I know how you feel.
So much love it.
Yeah, it's a very high volume
Especially
time frame
on
towards London Open or towards
na my buy be this.
section open.
My
The
buy
only
be
reason I
this.
didn't take
Very
it
clean
actually, even
buy.
though that I don't want to trade gold, the only reason I didn't take it is because that lower wick is not there. It's not there. I don't want to risk. I don't want to assume it will. I don't want to assume it will. Please, GJ, don't make me take an impulse entry. Please, do not make me take an impulse entry. Do not do it. 4 minutes. Just stick around this place. Do not. Oh man, this young man wants to make me take an impulse entry. Please, just stay there. Don't go lower than this.
My intention was to actually take it at that point when it is breaking the highs.
Yeah.
Because I know sometimes maybe during especially session open, sometimes good because of the volume it will not even bother to make bottom wick.
Yeah.
To just start pumping up.
But it's just me being careful. That's why I wasn't interested in the buys. Even though, yeah, it was a very high volume time. It was London Open at that point. But that lower week, I needed that. I needed it. I need it. I need it actually. So it is what it is. If it goes, let it go. I'll just wait for my GJ here to close in like 3 minutes. Just
No,
close
GJ,
in
I'll
3
never
minutes.
trade GJ again.
Yeah. But it gives lesser pressure. Now look at this. If I take a trade below here, my stop loss is like about 28 pips. 28 pips, you see, easy. My profit is like 50, 40, 50 in this range here. It's slower. It moves very slower than gold, but I think at this point I'll pay attention to it more than I do to gold right now because gold is now actually look at how gold is moving right now. This is a very high volume time, all right? With the break of this high here, gold should have actually been able to at least get to this resistance here. But you see how it has delayed here since 10 minutes of London Open. It's actually delayed. It is hesitating around here a lot. You shouldn't do that. Now you see that the next 15 minutes candle, which is about to close in 2 minutes, would we'll do a deeper retracement. Watch, you will see it. Next candle is coming to break this low here. It's coming to break this low. Just watch, it's going to do that. That's just my only reason why I didn't take these buys on gold. Because
Yeah, you're
actually,
actually right.
yeah, my bias is I feel more comfortable up here than inside this. Haha, this is a pit of destruction. Trust me.
You're actually right. Because if I should take that buy where I intend to take it, I'm
Mhm.
actually taking the trade at the middle of the range, which is
Exactly.
very, very,
Very risky. Very, very
yeah,
risky.
very risky. So you're
Very
right.
risky. And what you did is something like this. Look at this. You see?
Mm,
By right, this is supposed to be your stop loss because this kind of doesn't have a bottom wick. So this should be your stop loss. Are you going to take
mm.
this kind of trade? This is like, bro, no.
Negative risk to reward.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Mm.
I wouldn't want to do that. I am not that type of trader.
But assuming I'm
Yeah.
just thinking, right? Assuming the it was a little bit lower, like let's say within
Here.
that
If it was here,
something like that.
yeah, it will
I
make
would
more
take the
sense.
buy.
Yeah, it will
Mm,
make more sense. Because if it was there, it will now be something like this.
mm, exactly.
It will be something like this. You see?
Exactly.
Now, somebody who must have taken this trade here, all right? Now, look at this. Somebody must have taken this trade while I'm keeping an eye on GJ. This candle here, the stop loss is right here. Now, see what this candle did. Came and stopped you out, then started pushing.
Mm,
See? It came and broke that low. This candle here had no business breaking this low. But what did he do? He broke the low, broke the high, and then, yeah. Doesn't say, this thing took me out and then started pushing up here because you are in a range. Plain and simple.
mm.
You're in a range. This is garbage. Okay. GJ closed now and it's closed in a man. Man. It's crazy, man. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, what I'm going to try here on GJ is this. In as much as we have, okay, I'm beginning to think too much now. I'm beginning to think too much. I was going to say, if this candle wakes up, which is doing right now, and is breaking its own low, I will execute a sell. Keeping stop loss there and hoping it will break this week's, but no candle has broken this week's. That is my concern. We need a break of these rejections to show that, yeah, we would actually continue pushing down.
Well, me, this GJ, I'll just avoiding this GJ because man, GJ really messed me up one certain time.
But to be honest,
Ever since.
it has not messed you up the way God has messed you up.
Yes,
So
actually.
why do you keep trusting God more than you trust GJ? These are the problems. These are the issues. You see, you want to deal with God, and God is still dealing with you. You still want to deal with God.
Honestly.
Yeah,
No,
man.
good. Do you know I was checking the total amount of money I lost in the
Yeah.
period of my trading career.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I can't calculate almost 5 point something.
You know, there were things you were doing. You were doing cowboy things. You were
Yes,
doing a lot of
yes.
cowboy things. So those cowboy things weren't making any money. Just like this cowboy thing here now. that that you almost had FOMO to do.
Honestly,
So
honestly.
yeah, gold has made me money. I've also lost money in gold. But this since last December till now, to be honest, I've lost money on gold. I won't even lie. I've lost money on gold, man. And they all came by something like this. It is looking like it's going to do this. I will anticipate it to do this and it will do the other thing. That
Mm,
anticipation, I don't want to put it again. I don't want to anticipate, just like what happened here. Yeah, it did not have a lower wick. I don't want to anticipate volume will come. I don't want to anticipate. If it's not doing that, it's not doing that. I'm not touching it. Just like here now. Just like here. If it's not closing below, I don't want to anticipate anything. I want it to close in a way I understand. You see, right now, it
yeah.
is not doing anything that I want to touch it for. I want this candle, this current candle here now, to obviously break this low. If it's not breaking this low, then I will have to wait for 30 minutes candle to close and see. Maybe that is the one that wants to close below this area now for we to keep pushing down. And also 30 minutes candle is a better lower time, is a better time frame to take a trade than the lower time frame, which is 15. So ideally this 30 minutes candle now needs to close below this week's at least for the next candle to easily break the wick, and we'll have a clean range here to push down to. So now we have to wait for this 30 minutes candle to close. I must wait for it to close. So these days we'll have to be straight with gold and GJ or any pair that we're trading, because trust me, these pairs are now crazy. Keep an eye
Honestly,
on this
very
candle. Keep an eye on this candle. So that this candle is going to break this low, because the reason is because this candle doesn't have a lower wick. So there are some orders that needs to be picked up at these lows here. It must break these lows. So anybody who took that buys and is skipping his or her stop loss at that low, trust me, it is coming for it. It's coming for that low. It's coming for it.
So no, okay, no. When in the early when you were teaching us about candles,
Yeah.
you made mention of candles with no bottom wick.
Mm-hmm.
So now does it devalidate that whenever candle form without making a lower wick, like is it something that should we have this impression that okay, we must always I don't know if you get
Wait for the next
like
candle.
like okay, like now this candle now formed without
A
a
lower
lower
wick.
wick.
Yeah.
Now does that mean that is it due to no volume or too much or some?
Well, I
Because
think
honestly,
it's yeah. Let me get your question. Let me help you. For
okay.
example, this was the London Open candle. All right, there was so much volume in this opening of this candle that it never had any push to the downside. All right, now it is only going to show that there was so much buying pressure in this candle, and whenever there is so much buying pressure, there must be who? Sellers. All right, there must be
Yeah.
sellers. Somebody is selling what somebody is buying. All right, now after the buyers has bought what the sellers have to sell, at that point somebody has to sell also. Now you see the sellers coming now. See them coming now. This is it. It's just market psychology. Now since there's so much pressure in this candle, there was so much buying pressure in this candle, there will also be sellers coming in to sell something at some point. There'll be sellers to sell something at some point. So now how do you use that to identify where you should enter a trade? Is by understanding that whenever a candle doesn't have a lower wick or a top wick, the chances of the next candle to continue in that same direction is 50-50.
Oh,
Is
okay.
50-50. Yes, I want to really sell GJ here, but it's about 7 minutes to close. I really want to sell GJ here, but 7 minutes we can look at the 15 looking so nice, man. It looks so nice because
What about the 1 hour?
it's looking like it's going to break. Yeah, look, it's looking like it's coming to break this 1 hour low now. This thing closes below here, stop loss is still going to be like above this area here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. 23 pip stop loss. And now if this candle here, how I'm going to manage this risk, if this candle here closes back inside this range, I'll close 50%. In 6 minutes, if it should close back above this range here, I'll close 50%. Yeah, that's where I'll manage the risk. You see, gold came for that low, but still did not break it. Now it's trying to reject. But at least you had an idea of candles not having a lower wick or a top wick. The next candle will struggle to continue in that direction. Yep. Let's see. 5 more minutes or 6 minutes. 5 minutes 38 seconds. I don't know what rejections I will have here, but this is our contention. Let me make it green. If we're able to break this zone, we are going down south on GG. This is going to be my only issue on this trade now that I took. But yeah, I don't want to miss it by this candle, dropping here and making me have a B plus is the same, but my entry will now be like, I don't know where it's going to close. It will not look so big. So yeah, let me just hold this. Now, if this candle should close back inside this range, I'll just close 50% of my trade. That is the only way I'm going to do that. I'll close 50%. But it looks good, trust me. This looks good. Because see how this candle, if any candle, for example, this candle closed bearish, creating a new resistance, the next candle needs to wake up. But yeah, this candle made a very long wick, but still it did not, look, it did not break the highs of the previous 15 minutes candle. Instead, it broke its own opening low. So ideally, that would be the 30 minutes candle closing bearish. It's a 30 minutes candle closing bearish, and the next candle also needs to respect this high if it will put lower. Yep. Actually, I should have waited for this candle to close, but yeah, I took it impulsively now. But hopefully the next candle doesn't get so much top wick. You see, stop loss smashed. Ooh, you see, it's very plain and simple. It's very plain and simple. You see how it came and took those orders I told you. See, there are orders that are supposed to be picked up here, picked them up, and then now somebody who took that buy is there for don't chop like 70 pip stop loss.
I did tell you.
Man, it's crazy. I don't like how this GJ now is doing because it wants to close above 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm not going to close half yet. I want it to close. If it closes bullish, then obviously it's closing bullish. I'll just close half of my trade. Because in 2 minutes, a lot can happen in trading in 2 minutes. It can in 2 minutes flip bearish.
You see one thing I told myself this year, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That hope, I will never hope. If trade is closing bullish, it's closing bullish.
Exactly. If it's closing bullish, it's closing bullish, man. Don't have hope that the next candle will
So,
automatically retrace.
I'm not. If oh my God, I learned the hard
Ah,
way.
as long as, for an example, right? For an example, I'm taking a sale right now. If a candle is closing against my direction, manage that risk ASAP. Now the candle is open. I'm not doing anything. It has not closed until I see that, okay, yeah, it has closed, is a green candle, and I'm selling. It is not supposed to be a green candle. It's supposed to be a red candle. Bro, I am managing that risk. I am managing the risk. I'm not even going to give it a chance to hope that the next candle will automatically turn bearish. No. If it turns bearish, that is why I did not close all right? Now, for an example, I took a one lot on this trade. If I lose this trade, I will lose about what? $230. Abi? Now, if I
Okay, this one
close,
lot.
yeah, use the one lot. Now, if I close half, I'm going to be losing lesser than $230. Okay, this one
Mm,
has 1 minute now. It's looking like it doesn't want to push down. In 1 minute time now, I don't think there is anything much it can do. 0.5. Hmm. Hmm. Man. What the hell is going on here, man?
mm,
I
GG.
I closed half, man. I closed half. Now that 30 minutes is
So
now a new rejection. Look at that. Bro.
very heavy rejection.
Bro, look at that, man. Shit. Gold is shit. Man, shit. It closed very strong bull. Gold closed bearish without a bottom wick. Hey, Jesus Christ, what's going on today, bro? See how this candle closed. Is it going to have a weak fill or is it going to stop me out? Is it going to have
With
a
no
weak
bottom.
fill or is it going to stop me out? Gold is crazy. Gold is really very crazy. Even at the way gold closed, I still don't want to take a sell because it doesn't make any sense taking a sell.
Mm,
Are you taking a sell there? Look at this. Look at this range here. Look at this support.
rejection.
Yeah. But at least you learned something today.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It's just that me, I like trading. I like trading life with you because assuming I'm trading life with you, there's some mistakes I will not be making.
Yeah. That is the way I was with
But
Raja too. I'll always I'll always understand better the markets when I'm with Raja. But when I'm not with Raja, I'll be doing some cowboy things.
my dear,
That
my
was like
my own
2019, 2020.
my own is beyond cowboy. My own na Nzuzu. Nzuzu things.
Man, man. So now look at this, eh? I've
Mm,
closed half on this trade, right? I manage my risk. But even though that, yeah, my stop loss is still up here, I manage my risk. Then how I am going to make sure that, okay, the half that I closed, all right? Now, remember that is a loss. That half that I closed, how am I going to add it back to this trade if this trade turns out to go in my direction? Now, if this candle here closes bearish, all right, closes bearish,
mm,
maybe within this area here, I can take back that half position in again. That would be the only way. But if it doesn't close and it just keeps dropping, then I have to hold the half that I have, hoping that that half will cover up my losses, because now I closed about $50 in minus $50 because I had the one lot. It was like $100 in losses, so I closed her $50. Now if this 0.5 I have takes $50, now it's more like a break-even trade. But now if it gives me an opportunity to re-enter with that half that I closed initially, then the first half that I have will be the break-even, the second half that I have will be a profit. That is the way I manage my risk on my trades.
Okay.
Yeah. Now also,
You say
go ahead.
okay. You say you add the position if what breaks where?
If this current candle closes bearish and close below these rejections, that is the only place I will add half. But now if it doesn't do that and it's going for my stop loss, already I've also managed that trade. All right, instead of losing $230, I might lose like 120, 130. So that I've saved a lot of money out of my initial stop loss.
Yes.
You see, that is the way you manage it, so that your next trade. Okay, this one is about to stop me out. Your next trade, if it's a profit about, let's say, 40, 50 pips trade, you would have profit at the end of the week. See what God is doing now. See what God is doing. Interesting. So today is Kelvin.
Yes.
You say, let me show you Kelvin here. You say, wish me luck, I'm in. I love Kelvin's voice. Kelvin.
The truth is that real traders, their lifestyle, you will see that discipline in their lifestyle.
Yeah, man, Kelvin I can't find his YouTube now, but he's not active on YouTube, but he's active every single day on his Zoom with his people. He's very active every single day.
His YouTube is trading floor now.
Yeah, trading floor is his friend. Is his friend.
Okay.
So he sometimes goes there. He sometimes goes there to chill with them. Man, I love this guy's stream. You see these guys? I love them. No, not CNN. No, this CNN. There's these guys that I love this guy's stream, man. They trade. They are stock traders. They trade stock, but it's based on a trading floor. That's their name, something like that. Gold Life. Who is this?
When you're home late from work, you want.
He wants. Is this Zobo or Clover? Me, I hear Zobo.
5026 तक 5026 तक अगर होल्डिंग करना चाहते हैं तो बाकी मार्केट रुक गई है भाई, नहीं चल रही। नहीं, यूएस सेशन में शायद चले, शायद सीपीआई पे आपकी मूव कर जाए, अभी तो रुक गई है भाई।
He took a sell. Nice, very good. These are like
live
SMC
trading
people. Yeah.
So on what basis did he take that sell?
I don't know. Maybe it was more like a retest. You see this candle here? Let me assume this candle here. Then we got some small correction to the breakout area. So he took it as this candle here. I don't know. But yeah, it's maybe based on retests. I wasn't there when he took the trade, so I cannot really pinpoint his exact reason.
एक रिजेक्शन देकर ऊपर क्लोजिंग दे रहे हैं, M15 में भी, M5 में भी.
Yep.
Man, all these YouTube, all these Indian guys, South African guys, I know they even listen to themselves.
South African guys not the worst, bro. Those boys,
Honestly,
those boys are crazy, man. CPI guys, CPI guys. I
somebody
love
will take
this
somebody will take
this guy here.
somebody will take 0.01 times 1 million entry.
Why not join everything, man? Then just manage it.
I'm telling you. Eh? You no, 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 come on.
Let's see. Let's see. Let me show you. Let's see. Sorry, CPI. What did they call him again?
I don't even.
Let's see South African traders. Let's see. No, not this guy. Man, look at that. Shit, bro. Look at that, man. Let me
It's
look at
just
this.
it's 50.
Man. These are not the culprits. I'm looking for the culprits. I'm looking for
There was
those
one day,
culprits.
Jeffrey posted his loss.
Yeah.
He lost in that trade. He lost more than $300,000. The guy in eye just red. Oh boy. The guy I just read. So actually he said he actually revenge trade. That was the major reason he lost that amount. So
Man.
Yo,
You see,
this internet.
when South African streamers won't, bro, these guys are hilarious. Bro, what is this you're wearing, bro?
I'm telling you.
Oh God. What pair is this? YMH what? Whoa, what is this? Bro, do you have to,
See, you
come
see
on,
those South
man.
African guys, bah?
Man, my internet is slow. Let me see. Speed tests. Oh yeah, it's slow, man. It's not that slow anyway. But why is that guy's stream? Maybe it's from the guy's stream, it's not from mine, because mine is running smoothly. It's from his stream.
Honestly,
you
but
have
you know, I
the
the,
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I said there's some things, you know. I always used to say to myself, if when I know I'm going to be finally profitable, when I become finally profitable, you see all this lifestyle is good. I may have it, you understand, but to come the rub am for people face, come the no. I like this private, you know, lifestyle that in fact nobody will even know that you are existing.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. You see
And I
what
will
God
not teach
is
anybody.
this guy?
Honestly. Because the truth is that I would not want somebody to, not everybody have the kind of mind to pass through what I pass through.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
Me, by nature, I'm a risk taker. I can lose 10 million. I will not even, it will pay me to some point, but you know, with time, you know, I will just, you know, overlook
Okay,
it.
let me tell you a little bit of my trading suffering, all right? When I started trading 2018, I didn't have it all figured out. My man, that time, if you see the kind of struggle why I struggle, I used to paint. What time I sit there for my final year, I dey paint house. My man, I struggle, eh? I raised $500 one afternoon. $500 disappear in front of me. Jesus Christ. Like you don't have any hope of getting money anywhere in a very long time.
Honestly,
Bro, I was
honestly.
almost depressed, but I told myself, bro, just you will get this, you will figure this thing out. Trust me, you will figure this thing out. You've watched Raja do this thing, you can. Guess what? I lost more and I lost more. Hey,
Hmm.
I lost more and I lost more. Then one day, I won't forget that day, 2020, I told myself, bro, all these things that you've been doing, all right, on your own, and is not giving you money. But if you hold on and wait for Raja to come live, you will make money. But on your own, you'll go and lose that money. Don't you think there is something that you're not doing right? That was what I asked myself. I said, okay, for that reason, if there is anything I must do that thing. I will not assume that it will do something else. I
Yes.
stopped trading on Mondays. I stopped trading on Fridays because that was when I made that rule. Monday and Fridays. Even though that, yeah, people taught us that Mondays are not good days. People trade on Mondays, actually. People do. But for me, I cut it off. So since I cut it off, I saw that my trading history even started becoming better. I was like, okay, so maybe Mondays is not just my day. I cancelled it. That was why I cancelled Mondays from my trading plans. All right. Now, I told myself, okay, I've lost money, but do I want to dwell in the money that I lost? No, I don't want to dwell in it. Now, what do I do? Put a deaf ear on that money. Yeah, it's money. Oh, yeah, you lost money. Put a deaf ear to it. All right. Focus on the now and do the right thing. So I started, but you see that's one trade a day. I didn't start it. I didn't just wake up one day and I develop it. You get one trade a day. It will look as if more before I don't make money out of it. My man, before you know it, picking what they born today, don't turn 10 years. Now imagine doing a
Yeah.
single thing for 10 years, my man. Where you will get to, you'll be shocked.
Hmm.
That was what I started doing. I said, I must take one trade per day. If I lose that trade, I'm not taking again. If I win that trade, I'm not taking again. I must trade only one section in a day. There is London section, there is NY section, there is Asian section, there is North American section. I am only trading London section. If gold make you move 1,000 pips during the Asian section, I'm not interested. You get the moment I
Yes.
focus on that one section, one trade per day, all right, that was when my trading career shifted to the normal. That was when I had confidence to start doing things on my own without even going to Raja. I've not gone to his stream for like almost 2 years now or 3 years. All right, I've not gone to his stream because everything I do is what he does because I've learned to follow that thing that this is what he taught me and this is what he does every single day. Then as the market is
Yeah.
always evolving, I'm evolving with it. For an example, what happened in gold here today? You see? Now, so that this candle here closed without a bottom wick. What happened? The next candle, did it continue down? It struggled. It's not pushing up because of that simple thing. The same thing that this other candle did here, not having the top wick. You see what's going on here now? It's just
Yes.
simple price action. Stay away from it. If it's doing that thing that you know it shouldn't be doing, don't just do anything. You get? Forget about you're going to lose money. That is the truth. You're going to lose money to figure out trading. Even
Yes,
when you
I know.
figured it out, you are going to lose money. For example, Raja the other day lost about 100K, $100,000. He lost it. But did he dwell in that? Oh, I lost 100,000, and it will only take him a longer time to get it back. Maybe 2 or 3 trades again. He will go back to to normal, and then from there he will go back to his lot size. It will only take time, but that is the way trading is. Sometimes the market conditions can be so terrible that even what you think you know would not work. But what will work at that point is your ability to do what? Manage your risk. Right? Your ability to manage your risk. For an example, this trade that we took here on GJ, It's still open. It has not taken me out yet. You see,
Yes.
this candle that closed green here was at some point a bearish candle. Now it made a top wick to this high. My stop loss is this area. It made a top wick first to this high before breaking its own opening point. Now, by virtue of price action, this candle should not have any business to its own high again if it wants to go down. But what happened? It's pushed to that high. Now, what do I do as a trader? Will I assume that, hey, look, let me hope that it will return? No. What did I do? I managed my risk. I closed half of that trade. At least if I'm losing, I will not lose the entire thing any longer. All right, I won't lose the entire $230. Then if eventually I win this trade, it's more like, okay, yeah, I learned something. Now what I learned is my ability to manage my risk, which is the only thing that will keep me longer in this market. Maybe, yeah, it took some of my profit that I made from the other day. No problem. You must manage that risk. You must do that thing that you know how to do. That is the way it is. That's the way it is. But when you start assuming, let me assume it to do that list, let me assume it to do like that, no, you will keep assuming and your career will be messed up and you will think trading is gambling. Trust me. Trust me. So that is just the way it is. That's the way it is. So that was when my trading, I paid no attention to those losses. I said, okay, those things I was doing, I feel that there's something I'm not doing right because I'm losing money. But my mentor is making money because he's able to maximize his profit. That is it. That is it. Simple. It's very simple, plain and simple. Now, for example, if this candle here now, which is now back to my entry, because it's back to my entry right now, if it closes bearish in the next 9 minutes, all right, then I will add back down my position. I'm not going to add it now, even though that is back to my entry now. I'm not going to add it back now because this candle might also do what these other ones are doing here. Push down, then retrace and go back inside this range. But now, if it closes bearish, I will now have the idea that, okay, yes, now we are going to go down. I will now add back that position that I closed. But up here initially, I don't want to assume it will do this thing that it did now. What if it didn't do it? And I'll lose the entire 230. What if he didn't do it? Yeah, now he did it, but what if he didn't do it? It is now assumption at that point. It is now bad for trading. You must at every point in time manage your risk. Because as long as you have money to try again the next day, it will only take you time, but you bounce back. When it becomes bad is when your entire money is gone because you don't know how to manage the risk. Just stay in the game somehow. It is not a bed of roses. Stay in the game is a long time thing. It took Raja 4 years. 4 years to move $50,000 to 1 million. 4 years. I watched him do it. 4 years. All right. Now, inside that 4 years, sometimes he will be at 60K. He will lose. It will come back to like 45K. You get until that day that particular trade gets you that thing that you're looking for. And trust me, the only reason why he was able to do that is because of the volumes that was coming from Ukraine, Russia, this and that and that. He will take a trade and he will leave it. He will come back and the next and he will see 100K. Because at that point, it is no longer about price action. It's about technical. It's about fundamentals.
Yeah.
It's about fundamentals, right? For example, now let's say this says that I took here. Now she said how long it has waited there. But if it was fundamentals, now boom, now you go see for down, boom, like the speed. Let's take a look. Let's find one of his CPI trades. So we'll see how it moves on a CPI and on a normal day. You see a difference between fundamentals and technical. So most of those trades that he took, like this trade that he took like $1 million, that he made 1 million, it was nothing technical. Let's see, let's find a CPI or NFP. NFP. This is NFP. Now look at this. Let's Move down to when the news has been released. Okay. All right. Play.
And the buy stock right up over here.
Now watch.
Once you rub your brain, you have a loss. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that spread. Big move coming up. Oh, look at that spread. Look at that. Get ready. Here we go. Oh, damn, look at that.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Holy, I still got 16 pips. I'm happy. I don't give a I don't care. I'm
You
happy.
see?
I still
Took it in
beautiful.
and then rejected instantly. But you see how we've been hesitating here because this is not fundamentals trading. This is technicals.
Yes.
So it will take you a longer time. This is just purely yeah. So that is it. That is it. That
It
is
was,
pure
it
gambling,
was a
man.
nice one, oh, at least. It was a
That's
nice one.
gambling.
Don't worry. Dr. Good, when I get them together, we'll go to chill for Dubai.
Why? Take and play first. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Uh,
The 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 time is close. It's very close.
very,
Trust me,
very.
it's very close.
I didn't even ask you how far did you and that my guy later.
Yeah. I was supposed to even call him yesterday, but man, you know, the activities are at the lounge and everything. No can give me a chance, but I will do that. Tomorrow is Friday. It's not possible because I'm planning a Valentine, baby. But Valentine. Oh Jesus, I'm not in love, so I don't know how to pronounce it. Valentine package. Back to him and then yeah, we'll follow up from there. Let me see how this kind of closes in like 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, then I'm just going to hold the trade and I'll call it a day. But let me see if it will give me the chance to add back the half that I closed. 3 minutes. Gold also has 3 minutes to close. Now you see that now look at this now. Look at this now.
Yeah.
Gold pushed up, rejected, push down. Now it's back up now. Anybody might be thinking, okay, now we're forming the support again. If we break this high, we can continue pushing up. Why do you want why are you so much interested in this range? This range has told you that look, see, I be hairfire. So why do you still want to carve out a trade out of this range? Why do you want to do that? All right, why not just wait for something closing above here? At least it has left that range. You could not have a more peace of mind. Do you get? So you cannot call this no red range. Just get away from this range. Allow you to leave that range. Then you can now mirror this candle. You say, okay, this could not be a contention that okay, if we are breaking this most recent resistance, that means we are going for the next resistance. That is just it. That is just it. This young man here.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Man, I really appreciate it. At least I will archive this one this one I learned, you know. I will archive it properly.
Is it one thing about these live streams is this for me, I'm really enjoying these live streams because it is helping me, one, to teach people because I love to teach. That is one thing. Then also interacting with other traders will help you not make some stupid decisions.
Yes.
When you're by yourself, there is nobody to tell you. Okay, for example, if Choma was here today, Choma would say, Mr. Ernest, are you sure you want to do this? Remember that you used to say this. And I'll be like, okay, yeah, I want to be a good teacher now. Let me listen to her. Do you get? So that's the way it is. That's what it is. Now, if you were by yourself, all right, you would have been stuck today in a loss with gold.
I'm telling you that.
Do you get? You would have been stuck with that loss today. And the losses that I made on Friday is because I disobeyed my rules. 1, I was trading outside the live stream. 2, the things that I shouldn't have done, which if somebody was there to say, Mr. Enes, remember this, I would say, okay, yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have lost that trade too. But yeah, it was a good setup, but there were things, some other things that wasn't, confirming that I should have taken that. I don't think I should be a trader at that point. I should learn from them. Why did I lose
Exactly.
that trade? Why did I lose that?
Exactly.
For example, now I see this trade here. Now, if I should lose this trade, I will start asking myself, why did I lose this trade? I will now say, see, look, you did not allow this candle to close. This candle was open when you took that trade. Ideally, if I had allowed this candle to close, will I be on this trade now? No, I will not.
Yes.
That is the truth. I will not. So next time, what should I do? Trade. Always allow a candle, at least a 30 minutes time frame. At least a 30 minutes time frame. See, no 30 minutes time frame has ever closed below this resistance here. This is the most recent resistance based on the 15 minutes time frame. No 30 minutes. Even this current one that just closed now did not close below it. So maybe I'm going to be stuck in this range. Right? I'm going to be stuck here. Or I can decide to just close this trade now and lose about, I'm having $25 in losses now. I'll lose about $70. Okay, you know what? I'm done with this thing. Let me just lose $70 and instead of losing more. In fact, I'm going to close half now because that's what to do. $2.5. I close extra half. Now, what have I done? Instead of losing $120, I will still lose like maybe $80. You see, I've secured even more money. So if it goes now in profit, good. If it doesn't go, stop me out. It is what it is. Because now you see, this whole hesitation here means that, hey, bro, maybe that is it. So yeah, today was like a character building day for us. It was. For gold, I don't want to do anything until like we close above here.
You used to say something initially, but when you used to say it, honestly, then I would take it for granted. But it's now that I don't take it for granted. You used to say that sometimes you say we should learn how to sit on our hands or more. that statement, Jesus is Lord. See, it will save you a lot, honestly.
Choma came to me sometime. She called me. That was last day. She said, Mr. Ernest, you know how she used to talk? If only I used to listen to you, I wouldn't have been having this in my mind. I said, okay. You know, when I teach trading, to be honest, my personal experience,
Yeah.
I teach you my personal experience. I say, this is what I have seen happen on gold. This is what I've seen happen on this pair. This is what I've seen happen in trading, all right? This is my experience because I want you to learn out of my experience, not to make those mistakes that I've made. All right? This is what has worked for me. Yeah, you could develop something that works for you, but at least let my own be a reference. Let it be a guide. Those my guidance will help you to make a better reference, a better trading plan of what works for you. All right. For example, if I tell you, if gold is behaving like this, it is going to do this because I've seen this thing happen several times. I've seen it happen often and on. For an example here, before this candle broke on the 15 minutes, hold on. Before this candle broke this low, what did I tell you? That I was going to break it. I said, see, look, the way this candle closed here, it is not supposed to do that. So no matter whatever this candle does, the next 15 minutes candle must, I use that word, I say must, it will break this low because there are some others sitting here that must be taken in. Must. What did they do? The next candle came and they broke the low. That is because I've seen this thing happen often and on. Often and on. I've seen it happen several times.
Honestly,
You get?
yeah,
So that is
very right.
it. So trading is based on your experience, things that you've seen. For me to come here and do it live means that I have a level of what's it called? I'm looking for the word. Okay, is missing now. Confidence. That okay, yeah, I've learned how this thing goes. I've learned how this thing does. I've learned, the way this thing behaves. And I can tell somebody else, okay, this is the way it does, this is the way it behaves. Okay. And I'm going to act according to that. Anyway, if I didn't want to be taking a trading in this, if I wanted to take a trade in this range, this was an opportunity. I didn't say it to you. I saw this. I was looking at this on my MT5 while we were doing this fundamental thing here. I was like, this looks good though, but no, you are still in this range. Let's respect this range. But this really looks good. But yeah, that is all for today. That's all for today. We'll come back. I'm just going to leave this trade now to run. If it stops me out there, fine. If it doesn't and keeps going down, then it is. I'm not even going to add anything back at this point. I'll just leave whatever thing I have there. Just come back next week and see what we can get. But yeah, it was
Man,
a good
it
one.
was very, very nice, Dr. Gold.
Bless you, brother.
They talk this your gracias again. I mean,
Okay.
waiting with
Okay.
that Spanish thing where they talk.
Adios.
Adios.
Yeah, man. So today, adios. I'll see you guys next week. Adios.
Oh, Allah, take
All
care.
right, man. So YouTube guys, I'll see you guys also next week, Tuesday, 7 a.m. Sorry, 8 a.m. Nigerian time, which is 7 a.m. UK time. The same venue, the same place. Adios.
Amigos.
Amigos. Yeah.